The Queen Fantasy. Once there lived two brothers. The elder brother was a hunter. From dawn to dark, he loved to run with his bow and his arrows through the deep woods to kill animals. He was strong and sharp-eyed. The younger brother was a dreamer. His eyes were gentle. From dawn to dark, he loved to sit in the shadow of a tree with his book or just with his thoughts. He could tell many stories of the fairyland and of bygone old times. On a sunny summer day, the hunter went out very early to the woods to hunt. But the dreamer took his book in his hand and wandered along the stream until he came to an old temple with moss-grown steps. Beside the steps were guardian lions carved in stone. Behind the temple was a mystic mountain, sitting motionless like in meditation. The dreamer said, "O passionless mountain, to see you, I feel the harmony of silence." He climbed the moss-grown steps, and the stone lions rose up and followed him. In the shrine, the smoke of incense curled and hung upon the air. Dimly shone the gold and the bronze, the lights and the mystic mirrors. There was a sound of singing in the shrine. Suddenly, there came a beautiful lady. She was clothed in a dark blue robe with little sparkling stars attached. With a sweet voice she said, "Dreamer, welcome in this cool cave. I am the Queen Fantasy. When you dream your dreams, you see me in my lotus boat, when I sail upon the mystic lake. I am the Queen Fantasy. I ruled from the beginning of time to the present day. With full hands I give my blessings to open-minded men. I am beloved by all who know me. My everlasting youth and beauty descends upon the earth to bring happiness to men who pass their lives in sorrowful seriousness. Cheerfully I sit down in the huts of the poor to give them rest and joy after their day of hard work. But in these days, it is no longer so. Wherever I go, I meet cold looks. Even the children, who ever loved me so well, turn their beckons upon me. The queen was silent for a while. Then she spoke. What happened that the people have become so changed? They have now watchmen who inspect with sharp eyes all that comes from my kingdom of fairy and fantasy. If something is not according to their serious mind, they toss it away. Oh, how fortunate are my brothers, the dreams. They sneak into their sleep. Because the grown-up people call me an old maid, and value me not, I go only to the children. They are my little favorites. I send to them my loveliest tales, fairy tales. But when they grow up, they don't love me anymore. They say dreaming is a waste of time. Fantasy teaches only nonsense to the children. And they ignore me. While the queen of fantasy was speaking to the dreamer in that enchanted shrine, dark night fell, with storms and thunder, and the sound of rain was heard. Yet the dreamer never feared. Suddenly, there was a sound of running feet without. A voice shouted, "Brother, brother!" Through the golden temple door, the hunter came in and cried, "Where are you?" He held a light in his hand. His face was wet with rain. He saw the dreamer and ran to him. "Oh, brother, finally I found you. Half the night I have sought you, wandering the forest and by the stream." But the dreamer said calmly, "I have been with the queen of fantasy all night, and I still see her." The hunter flashed his light upon the walls and asked, "Where? I see no queen." "What see you, then?" "I see only stones and grey broken images." "There she stands, the beautiful queen. Don't you see her?" The hunter said, "You are a dreamer. You see things which do not exist." The hunter took him by the hand and led him out of the cave. The dreamer said, "Oh, brother, how sweet is the scent of the bean fields after the rain." But the hunter did not listen. He said, "Come on, it is late. Come on, let's go home." And what is the message of this story? Here we have these two brothers, the hunter and the dreamer. The hunter represents the man who is always active, always running around hunting for pleasures. For him, a stone is a stone, and a cave is a cave. The dreamer is the creative man. He likes to sit down and let his mind wander in the fantasy land. For him, every stone becomes alive. Time is passing, and he does not feel it. He lives in the timeless. Whom should we follow? The hunter or the dreamer? both. Be active, but also allow your mind to dream, to dream.